Hey, everybody. Welcome back in. By the way, shout out to Samantha Uncut. Saw her just now say that Wendy Williams is free with her health and passed her exam. As you all know, she took an exam, I think a couple of Tuesdays ago. Because remember, it was Samantha Morsley, the heifer of a guardian who ordered it, and she has passed it. So we are live on tour once again, and this has happened many times before, where we have literally gotten off of being on tour, and then there is some breaking news there. So you see it there. I do have the footage for you here. Higher its way and goes available, but either way, we are live on tour. Let me take down this overlay here. Hello, everybody. Glad to have you here. By the way, I figured out what was going on with my camera. It was so dark that my laptop thought that my camera was covered. So that's what it was. So camera's fine. So let me get it up for you guys here. From Entertainment Tonight. Okay, so here we go. Here we go.
In our zero-emission foundry, right here in America's Pacific Northwest.
In New York today, new video of Wendy Williams with the NYPD at her side.
Wendy, how you feeling today? I know you said that you needed help.
The former talk show host ignored the paparazzi as she walked out of her assisted living facility in Manhattan to an awaiting ambulance. The drama went down when police were called for a wellness check after Wendy, who has been diagnosed with dementia, tossed a handwritten note begging for help. But a source tells ET an advocacy group connected to Wendy ordered the trip. And when Wendy was asked by cops if she wanted to go to the hospital, she said yes. According to TMZ, Wendy underwent mental health testing to determine if she can end her guardianship. She's scheduled to appear on The View on Friday.
Wendy, are you looking forward to The View?
So there it is there. This just came out 32 minutes ago here. So literally breaking news from Entertainment Tonight. Came out 32 minutes ago. Wendy Williams removed from assisted living facility by New York Police Department, taken to hospital and ambulance. Here it is from the dailymail.com here. Wendy Williams was rushed out of her assisted living facility on Monday today, which she has compared to a prison, or to undergo a cognitive evaluation at Lenox Hill Hospital. In dramatic scenes, the Inbound talk show host 60 was led out to an ambulance after she had been seen begging fans for help. The media personality, who was diagnosed with aphasia and frontotemporal dementia in May of 2023, and in May 2023, is set to undergo an examination to determine if she is well enough to end her guardianship. Around 11:15 a.m., Williams was taken to the hospital after dropping a note down to paparazzi from her fifth-story room with a desperate plea for help. The handwritten note read, "Help Wendy." According to sources close to Williams, the move is seen as a relief for the star, who sees the medical intervention as a rescue effort the family has been waiting for today for many years, a source tells dailymail.com. And then there's Wendy right there. Let's see here. This is the beginning of the end of this nightmare. Wendy is so grateful for her family and friends who have fought so hard to put into all this. Those who are responsible will be held accountable. A source told TMZ that a caregiver not associated with the guardianship ordered the trip and test for the legendary talk show host amid concern over her confined lifestyle. So as you guys heard in that Entertainment Tonight clip, it was an advocacy group that made the trip happen. And the outlet also recently revealed that she had an interview with Adult Protective Services about her living conditions, and that Adult Protective Services contacted her niece Alex Finney about her guardianship last month. The star got emotional whilst locked in a room as she conducted a live phone interview with Harvey Levin. As she described her current living situation, she broke down in tears and pressed her hand against the window while she sobbed. Speaking in TMZ Presents Saving Wendy, which is available to stream on Tubi, Living explained that filming the window of her room was the only way to do the interview with the star, who told him that she had only been allowed outside twice in 30 days. Because we can't get a camera in, she can't really have any visitors. She can't go outside. You know it. Levin continued, she's been out twice in the last 30 days. She has no internet. She feels like a prisoner. And there's Wendy there with the NYPD, the New York Police Department, going to the ambulance to go to the hospital to see if she can pass her test. Now, we were told that she was supposed to be taking her mental health evaluation that Tuesday of that week when it was announced, right? So there is the handwritten note, help Wendy. The documentary was filmed on a sidewalk below the facility she is at, with the camera angled upwards at her 5th-story window, since the former talk show host is not allowed to have visitors. In the snippet shared by the outlet, Williams said her life within the past year has been isolated. The people here are in their 90s and 80s. I eat lunch and dinner in my bedroom. She claimed, I don't get out there with the people that live here because it's so goddamn depressing. She added, there's a bathroom, there's a closet, and the TV, which was purchased through the Guardian person. Livin asked, are you allowed to go out? No, I am not allowed to go out. The star explained, I can call you, but you can't call me. Williams expressed that she had asked the Guardian person for an iPad for years, it seemed like. But an iPad, can I please have a telephone back? Can I please be able to call, my family? Let's see here. So there you go. So Wendy is getting in the ambulance there. There's Wendy going to the ambulance. There she is at the ambulance, rather. What is the problem with me calling and talking to friends of mine? They're not allowed to come in here. Friends of mine, you know what I'm saying? The clip has been circulating just as the beloved talk show host launched her next big assault on the guardianship that has kept her confined and largely away from family and friends over the last 2 years. Last month, Williams signed an affidavit in which she asked the judge overseeing her guardianship case to end the arraignment. And says she no longer requires a guardian to oversee her. She has had a guardianship overseen by Sabrina Morrison instituted in 2022. Williams still has several steps ahead of her before she can end the guardianship, however, and the judge will ultimately need to be swayed by her if she hopes to regain her freedom. In order to do that, the former radio host will next attempt to prove that she does not have frontotemporal dementia, contrary to how doctors have previously diagnosed her. She averred in her affidavit that she was not suffering from the neurological condition, and sources told TMZ that she will be seeing a doctor on Tuesday for a new evaluation to hopefully confirm as much. Notably, frontotemporal dementia is a permanent progressive condition, so the former Wendy Williams show host hopes that her apparent improvement in functioning will indicate that she could be suffering from the disease. Williams recently hired a new attorney to help her in the guardianship, and they were responsible for selecting the new doctor she will be seeing. According to the publication's sources, her attorney plans to file an emergency order to show cause the day after testing, which should force the judge to weigh in on ending the guardianship. She's hoping the judge will agree and things will end things then and there. But if they deny the request and keep the guardianship as is currently constituted, Williams will allegedly request that her case go before a jury who can determine if she's able to care for herself and run her own finances without the need of a guardian figure. The star kickstart the year with a phone call to the Breakfast Club to plead for her freedom from her guardianship and shut down claims that her ongoing dementia battle has made her permanently incapacitated. Wendy stated to the show's host, "I'm not cognitively impaired, but I feel like I am in a prison. I am definitely isolated. To talk to these these people who live here. That's not my cup of tea. I keep the door closed. The former Wendy Williams show host described her stark difference of her daily life as she noted, I watch TV, I listen to the radio, I watch the window, I sit here and my life goes by. Wendy added that she no longer has the company of her pet cats and alleged that they are now gone, claiming that they have been taken despite her wanting them with her. The TV star revealed that she ultimately hopes to move to Florida so she can live there with her family. For now, the star is just focused on being able to travel to Miami this month in order to celebrate her beloved dad's birthday, which she did do that. And there was an interview recently with the Breakfast Club talking about just where she is and everything. And she said that her and her son, Kev Jr., are good, by the way. And also, too, with that being said, the Wendy Williams show aired its final episode in June of 2022 after 13 years without the star herself making an appearance. She produced a good crew from the show in 2021 and embarked on what was initially supposed to be a temporary leave of absence to cope with health issues. And also, too, I think the hospital is supposed to be like $18,000 a month. Let me pull up the SNO. So, let's see. Let's see here. Kevin Jr. Give me one moment, y'all. 1 second. By the way, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Glad to have all you here. We are live. Wendy Williams has been taken to a hospital. Let me see here. Because we literally just talked about her. Give me a moment, y'all. I know we recently just talked about her. Is it this one? Let me see. Kevin Jr. The Breakfast. BRE Breakfast Club. Because I know I literally reported. Y'all give me a moment, because I know that YouTube is not playing with my mental. Oh, here it is right here. I knew I wasn't losing it. See, just gotta be still for a minute. Here it is here from the source. Right here. Right here. No bad blood with her son, and that she was placed in the memory unit following a drinking incident there. Now, this was the second interview, right? So the first interview was with, her and Alex Finney, but this interview was a follow-up interview, and she talks about retaliation and financial control. So found that one. And then here it is from People Magazine. Just to let you guys know how active this is. From People Magazine, people.com, Wendy Williams removed from assisted living facility by New York Police Department, taken to hospital and ambulance. The New York Police Department confirmed to People Magazine, People.com, that Williams was transported to the hospital after they concluded a wellness check on Monday, March 10th. Wendy Williams was unexpectedly taken to the hospital amid her pleas for help. Authorities responded to Williams' assisted living facility for a welfare check on Monday, March 10th. A spokesperson for the New York Police Department confirmed to People Magazine, People.com, and she was escorted out of the building. An EMS emergency medical specialist transported her in an ambulance to a local hospital for evaluation. According to reporting from the New York Post, the 60-year-old former talk show host dropped a note from her window earlier that morning. It allegedly read, "Help Wendy." Williams has been living under a legal guardianship that both oversees her finances and her health since May 2022. In recent months, she has been in an ongoing legal battle to end her conservatorship with her court-appointed guardian, Sabrina Morrissey, who claims Williams is cognitively impaired, permanently disabled, and legally incapacitated. "I am not cognitively impaired, but I feel like I am in a prison," Williams said on the Breakfast Club in January. "I am in this place with people who are in their 90s and their 80s and their 70s. These people, there's something wrong with these people on this floor. I am clearly not." She added that elevators in the facility, which she called a prison, are locked and visitors are restricted, and she is unable to come and go as she pleases. Now, I think she said she was on like the 3rd floor, and like they have like a gym and everything else and all that. She really couldn't even move from that. And then Lauren LaRosa, who's Charmaine the God from the Breakfast Club, got Lauren LaRosa connected with Wendy. Lauren LaRosa even had a hard time getting in, and she was who she was, right? So yeah. And then also too, Miss Jones, who was a rival, but was only a rival because of Kelvin Hunter, that piece of shit bastard, that deserves all the smoke and everything in between that happened to his ass, but that's neither here nor there. But Miss Jones went to Wendy's apartment building, and the door man said you missed her as she left. So that's just to give you a little context there. And she is unable to come and go as she pleases. She also alleged that she is unaware of what medications the facility is administering to her. Hours after her appearance on the radio show, Morrissey requested a new medical evaluation per a court filing obtained by People Magazine, People.com. She also revealed in a Tubi TV documentary called TMZ Consultant Saving Wendy Williams, which was released in February, that she couldn't remember the last time she was seen by a medical professional after her 2023 dementia diagnosis. "It has been a long while," Williams said, insisting that she could even estimate a general time frame. "I was in Connecticut for a year and I didn't go see anybody. I've been here for 6 or 7 months. I hadn't seen anybody," she claimed. That same month, Williams offered an update on her stats during a segment on News Nation Banfield with Ashley Banfield. "Well, I don't have the freedom to do virtually anything," she said. "As far as where I am, I'm on the 5th floor. They call it the memory unit. So it's for people who don't remember anything. I've met the people who live here, and I've been here for almost a year now, and this is very suffocating." So just to show you 2 sources there, thedailymail.com, People Magazine. I showed you the clip from Entertainment Tonight, which literally just came out. But that's not the one. Hang on. Give me a moment. All right, give me a moment here. Let me show y'all this. Right here. This just came out 49 minutes ago, so breaking news there. And here's the good news here, ladies and gentlemen, from Baller Alert. Wendy Williams scores perfect on capacity test, pushing closer to ending guardianship here. Right here, Williams may be one step closer to regain her independence after reportedly passing a psychiatric evaluation with flying colors. According to TMZ, sources close to the situation reveals that Williams underwent capacity tests at Lenox Hill Hospital in New York City on Monday. The test, which consisted of 10 questions designed to assess her mental alertness and orientation, resulted in a perfect score 10 out of 10. The evaluation's results mark a significant contrast to claims made by Williams' court-appointed guardian, who previously filed legal documents asserting that the former talk show host's condition was deteriorating. Williams has been diagnosed with frontotemporal dementia, though she has publicly disputed the diagnosis. The recent assessment, however, did not specifically address whether her original diagnosis was accurate. The outcome of the exam is expected to be submitted to the judge overseeing Williams' guardianship case. This development could play a crucial role in determining whether she can regain control of her personal and financial decisions. This latest update follows reports that the New York Police Department conducted a wellness check at Williams Adult Care Facility earlier that same day. Officers were reportedly investigating claims that Williams was being held in restrictive conditions at the memory unit of the facility, where residents are not permitted to leave without permission. Additionally, Adult Protective Services has launched its own investigation into Williams' guardianship. Williams, who has been under guardianship since 2022, has been vocal about her desire to end the legal arraignment. She recently expressed frustration with her current living situation, calling it a prison-like environment. I want to check something quick. I want to check the Wendy Archive. The Wendy Archive is a great YouTube channel. Like, comment, share, subscribe to that amazing channel. They basically keep Wendy's legacy alive by re-uploading clips from the Wendy Williams show, and also too, they are a great asset and resource into making sure that we all know what's going on with Wendy. Here is the page here. We go to posts 6 hours ago. So they wrote this 6 hours ago here, and then here is the article from TMZ. This was an exclusive from TMZ here. From TMZ, Wendy Williams is at Lenox Hill Hospital, New York City, for an independent examination as to whether her cognitive functions are sufficiently intact to enter guardianship. Sources with direct knowledge told TMZ a caregiver is not associated with the guardianship. Gina Marinso ordered the trip and test. This after the New York Police Department paid a visit to Wendy Monday morning to determine if, as Wendy says, she is effectively being held prisoner. So here is that clip right there.
Caraloha transforms self-replenishing bamboo into soft,
yes, Mary Faith. Yes,
bamboo
indeed,
viscose
my
bedding,
friend.
craft,
Yes,
and apparel.
indeed, it is.
Our bamboo viscose
sure,
fabrics are twice as soft as cotton and naturally odor and allergy resistant.
Hi, Wendy.
There. She's talking with somebody there. We don't know who specifically, but Gina Marinso, which I wonder if that's the same Gina from the documentary. I think this is her. So this is Gina apparently right here. So that's Gina there. And then, of course, if you didn't see, here's the footage of her walking out.
Wendy, how are you?
Wendy, what's going on?
Wendy, How you feeling today? I know you said that you needed help.
Open?
Wendy, are you looking forward to the view? So will you still be making your appearances for this week?
Oh my God, I gotta get behind that. Oh my God, I'm so making you put that. And put that way over there. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, go. Oh my God, okay.
And there goes the ambulance there with Wendy Williams over to that hospital, which, by the way, that hospital name is right here, Lenox Hill Hospital. So that ambulance went from her adult care treatment facility over to Lenox Hill Hospital in New York City. The NYPD has asked about Wendy being confined to the memory unit of the assisted living facility where she cannot leave the floor without permission. She rarely gets out. In addition to the New York Police Department, yes, Adult Protective Services has launched its own investigation into the guardianship. They interviewed Wendy's niece, Alex Finney. Monday, TMZ broke the story. Wendy would like famed lawyer Joe Topeka to take on her case. Topeka is seriously considering if this happens and the judge doesn't end the guardianship, there will almost certainly be a jury trial where jurors will determine if Wendy has sufficient cognitive functions to end the guardianship. So a breaking news story here for all of you. Wanted to come on and give you this because that's what we do. That's exactly what we do. We cover anything and everything that is happening. I just saw Armand Wiggins do his video. Of course, I'm sure Make It Make Sense will be making it do what it do as well. I see a couple of other content creators as well. So a lot going on right now with Wendy. Of course, prayers up to her. Absolutely today. Let me see here. I see Millie Chun making it do what it do. And then here is right here, Wendy Williams and Suzanne Bass have finally reconnected. Suzanne posted a video of them being on the phone. Seems like she's gearing Wendy up for her appearance on The View Friday, March 14th. So let's look at that video there. Okay, let me refresh it. All right, here we go, y'all.
Oh my God, how are you? I know. Friday, but I won't even be able to see it because I have to go to my thyroid. Oh my God, how are you? I know. Friday, but I won't even be able to see it because I have to go to my thyroid. Oh my God, how are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing better. I can't wait until Thursday when we do the talking. I know. Friday, but I won't even be able to see it because I have to go to my thyroid.
So Suzanne was probably shooing off Brendan, her husband. So wanted to come on and give y'all this breaking news here. Like I said, this is very, 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 very good. Very excited. Very this is a happy day. This is a very, 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 very happy day, and everybody should be talking about this on their channel. So I am seeing what needs to happen here. And shout out to Millie Chun TV right here. Absolutely. So yes, indeed. So just want to say that. And while we are here, let me pull up Samantha Uncut. Let's see here. I'm going to pull Samantha Uncut. I did see right here. Let me pull this up.
Sean Double, the BNP Paribas Open. Welcome to the Miami Open.
You know that I feel good.
Hi, Samantha. Hello. Hi, Samantha. Hello.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Samantha Uncut, where I discuss celebrity news, hot topics, reality TV, and so much more. All commentary is alleged and in my opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. Hello, everyone. I hope you all are having an amazing day, morning, or evening, wherever you are. And I'm coming to you with some Wendy Williams update. But before we get into that, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. And leave your comments below because I love to hear your thoughts on my content. So Wendy Williams, we all know that Wendy Williams is currently in a guardianship and she is currently fighting to be removed from that guardianship for it to be ended and so that she can get back to her normal life. And this morning it was being reported that Wendy Williams was hospitalized to determine the mental capacity to see if she's able to end her guardianship. And this is being reported by TMZ. I do have some videos that was captured by TMZ, and I'm going to be reading the article from TMZ as well. This is allowed under the Copyright Act. So if anyone is interested, I will also link the article in my description box so you can read the full article for yourself. So the article reads, Wendy Williams is at Lenox Hill Hospital in New York City for an independent examination as to whether her cognitive functions are sufficiently intact to end her guardianship. Sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ that a caregiver not associated with the guardianship by the name of Gina Monterosso ordered the trip and test. This comes after the NYPD paid a visit to Wendy Monday morning to determine if Wendy was being held prisoner. And the NYPD has asked about Wendy being confined to the memory unit of the assisted living facility where she cannot leave the floor without permission, as Wendy rarely gets out. In addition to that, the NYPD and Adult Protective Services has also launched their own investigation into the guardianship. They interviewed Wendy's niece, Alex Finney, on Monday as well to determine what was happening with Wendy and what exactly is going on. It is also rumored that Wendy is in talks to have the lawyer Joe Tacopina, the same lawyer that represented ASAP Rocky on his case. So she's in talks to have him take her case. That is a rumor right now. There's nothing solidified. And it's being said that the lawyer is seriously considering it. And if this happens and the judge doesn't end the guardianship, there will also almost certainly be a jury trial, and the jurors will determine if Wendy has sufficient cognitive functions to end her guardianship. Now, this hospitalization is not necessarily a bad thing because they are trying to determine whether she have enough cognitive ability to manage herself and to be able to end her guardianship. So this hospitalization could be a good thing for her, but then again, it could go left depending on the outcome of that test. This hospitalization also comes after it was announced that Wendy is scheduled to appear on The View on Friday, March 14th via telephone. So I'm not sure if she'll still be able to make that appearance, but I'm praying that she will be able to do so because I feel that she should be out of this guardianship and be able to manage herself based on what we have seen from Wendy over the past few months, that she's able to communicate with individuals. She's able to recall certain things, and she's communicating in a manner that says that she doesn't need a guardianship. So hopefully everything works out. TMZ also captured a video footage of Wendy being taken to the hospital for that test, which I'm going to insert here. And again, the use of this video is allowed under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, and it is made for fair use for the purposes such as commentary, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research and criticism. So as you can see, Wendy is sitting there with the officers waiting to be carried out, and then she is walking out to the ambulance. The paparazzi is taking pictures of her, and they are asking her questions about whether she's going to be able to attend her appearance on The View. They're also asking her how she's doing, but she's not responding, obviously, because she's just not talking to the press. Not talking to those press at this time. And the reason why the police was called, Wendy had dropped a note down from the 5th floor asking for help. There's another video of that. So within the earlier video, you can visibly see Wendy, the note that Wendy dropped to the reporters, and you can see her on the 5th floor waving to the reporters. She was on the phone, and it's like she's asking for help, like waving to them for help from the floor. And she is just her hand on the windows. She's looking outside. It's just really sad to see her in that state, not being able to go outside, not being able to take control of her own body, and just feeling like she's a prisoner in a room when she's capable of taking care of herself. So I'm hoping and praying that she is able to get out of this guardianship and she is able to return to her normal life, as normally as it can be, because I can just imagine the mental toll that she's going through, just being in this confined space and having someone have total control over your life. So I do pray for Wendy, I pray for her family, and I pray for the best outcome for her, and that she's able to just get out of this situation and return to her life fully.
A few moments later.
So as I'm recording this video, it is being reported that the results have returned and Wendy Williams passed the psych eval with flying colors. She scored.
By the way, that's Lauren LaRosa there. So as you can see, Lauren LaRosa, she was with TMZ, but she has been on the Breakfast Club as of recent.
Perfect 10 out of 10. So we're one step closer to Wendy being free from her guardianship. And this information is coming from the Neighborhood Talk. They're the one that's reporting this. They're on Instagram. So shout out to them for the update. I do want to say though, just in case anyone is watching this video and the TMZ videos have been removed, then it means that I probably got a notice from YouTube that there's a copyright. It's a copyrighted material and I had to cut it out. So just in case you don't see the video, that's the reason why it's not there. So sorry, but yeah, hopefully I don't get that message from YouTube, but if I do, I will have to remove the video. So just a heads up. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like and share, and I'll see you guys in my next video.
Good job, Samantha. Y'all like, comment, share, subscribe to that beautiful sister. If you're wondering what is going on, here's some breaking news for you all. This video came out about 1 hour ago. So literally, as we got off of being on tour talking about the new season of Real Housewives of Atlanta, this breaking news happens. I see Samantha Uncut and a notification from her that Wendy Williams passed her exam. So here's the official video from Entertainment Tonight.
Reviews for days. Oh, and when I tell you the Virgin Voyages food is...
In New York today, new video of Wendy Williams with the NYPD at her side.
Wendy, how you feeling today? I know you said that you needed help.
The former talk show host ignored the paparazzi as she walked out of her assisted living facility in Manhattan to an awaiting ambulance. The drama went down when police were called for a wellness check after Wendy, who has been diagnosed with dementia, tossed a handwritten note begging for help. But a source tells ET an advocacy group connected to Wendy ordered the trip. And when Wendy was asked by cops if she wanted to go to the hospital, she said yes. According to TMZ, Wendy underwent mental health testing to determine if she can end her guardianship. She's scheduled to appear on The View on Friday.
Wendy, are you looking forward to The View?
So that video from Entertainment Tonight came out 1 hour ago there. 11,064 views, 568 likes there. And then, of course, I read to you from the Daily Mail, right here, dailymail.com. Right here, this article here. And then, of course, I read to you here from People Magazine, people.com as well. So a very active breaking news story as well. I told you that her and Kevin Jr., her son, are good. And she also talked about the financial control that she is under. That facility costs about $18,000 a month, that she was placed under a memory unit. And that, you know, she also didn't have access to her finances, which we all know that, but she was denied access to her clothing stored in a storage unit, and she could not visit her dad originally for his 94th birthday. And she did pass her exam, as you saw there in that good video from our good Samantha Uncut there. She reported as Baller Alert right here reported. According to TMZ's sources close to the situation, reveals that Williams underwent a capacity test at Lenox Hill Hospital in New York City. On Monday, the test, which consisted of 10 questions designed to assess her mental alertness and orientation, resulted in a perfect score 10 out of 10. So now that evaluation will be submitted to the judge, and then the judge will decide, along with Wendy's new attorney, if the guardianship can end. If not, it will go to a jury trial, and the jury will decide if Wendy can or cannot be free and live her life like it's golden, in the words of Jill Scott Lee, for sure. So we are live on tour. We're going to take a little commercial break. We are live on tour, like I said. In case you guys did not know, here is the thumbnail here. Wendy Williams is free, and okay, there we go. I was about to say, what is going on here? Wendy Williams is free with her health and passed her exam. We are live on tour, everybody. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. We will be back right after this rolling.
Each of you are in a relationship with somebody you have never met before.
We have been chit-chatting for about 5 months.
We have been together for 4.5 years now. I'm gonna go meet my man.
I'm just hoping that he likes me in real life. I've been keeping something from you.
Power 923 Jams and the Arkansas Minority Health Commission encourages you to take the COVID-19 vaccine to help keep you and your loved ones safe. Involved in our community, the People Station, Power 923 Jams. KIPR Pine Bluff, Little Rock, KFOG, Little Rock, a Cumulus Media Station. And now, back to the jams. Hip-hop. Drake.
Girls want girls where I'm from. Yeah, well, girls want girls where I'm from.
R&B.
J. Howe.
Just 'cause I love you and you love me.
And now, bumping back-to-back continuous music with another fresh new jam. Heard here first on the People Station, Power 923 Jams. Power 9.
Welcome to Universal's Volcano Bay. A new wave of theme park. A new kind of paradise. Here, time doesn't fly. It simply floats by. And when it's your time to ride, you go right to the slide. Yep, paradise works in amazing ways. You're welcome. Volcano Bay. One of 3 amazing theme parks at Universal Orlando Resort.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.
I'm loving it.
I'm loving y'all right back. Welcome back into Brantley's virtual tour live. You see the thumbnail there. Wendy Williams is free and passed her, is free with her health rather, and passed her exam. We are live on tour. Listen, it is what it is. I'm still going to be me. So if you left because I said those 4 words like comment, share, subscribe, it is what it is. That's what all YouTubers are supposed to do. So anyway, I wanted to come on here and give you guys at least a full hour here of this story because it is breaking news. Like I said, she has passed her exam 10 out of 10. So she was taken to, let me get it up here for y'all. She was taken to Lenox Hill Hospital. So basically she wrote a note out of her 5th story window. Somebody picked it up. And there was an advocacy group connected to Wendy that made the call. As you guys know, Sabria Morsary, after the Breakfast Club interview, ordered a evaluation for Wendy Williams, and it was supposed to happen that Tuesday, but now it has officially happened today. So 10 out of 10. And so that will be submitted to the judge for the judge to decide if the guardianship will be over or not. So there it is there. So we are live on tour. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Like I said, you can do it or not. It's all good. I'm good either way. It's a very cultural channel, so we're about business. But yeah, everybody is going live right now about this. And right here from Entertainment Tonight, it was put out 1 hour ago. So this is literally breaking news as of right now. So just to let you guys know what's going on with that there. So yeah, give you that Wendy update there. Like I said, very happy that she passed her exam. She is 1 step closer to being free. Hopefully it does not go to a trial, because I think after everything that's happened, I think that TMZ documentary actually helped out Wendy a lot. If you haven't seen the documentary, please go watch it. It's on Tubi for absolutely free. You can go there right now and watch that. And like I said, everybody is going live right now talking about uploading a video. So it is breaking news. And we've been here talking about it ever since she's been in guardianship. So this is huge news for her. And like I said, with the View being happening Friday, the interview, I definitely will be watching. Well, I'll watch it and bring it to y'all live, because I think you watch the View on your laptop, if I'm not mistaken. As long as you got like a cable subscription. So But yeah, so. Woo. Like I said, I'm gonna give y'all a full hour and then I'm gonna head out. Like I said, this was a bonus tour. This is a good tour to go on. Very excited that Wendy is going to be A-okay for sure. So yes, like I said, very, 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 very happy that Wendy passed her exam 10 out of 10. And hopefully this will start the process of her moving to Florida to be with her family full time. And like I said, she does not need to be on TV. She needs time to breathe and be outside and be in her joy, for sure. So yes. Yes, indeed. Like I said, y'all, breaking news: Wendy Williams got out of her Lenox Hill Hospital for an evaluation where she passed with flying colors, 10 out of 10. I did not see a video from Chronicle Speaks as of yet, but I am sure that she will be making a video. So. So yes, indeed, that's what we're doing here. And don't worry, y'all are going to get y'all Beyond the Gates review. Don't you worry about that. You definitely will. Literally, I was just getting off and was about to do it, and then saw that. So just wanted you guys to know that you guys will definitely be getting your Beyond the Gates review. I have not forgot. Just this was some breaking news. So. But yes, indeed. So. Excuse me, sorry. But yes, indeed. Like I said, 1 hour ago. So breaking news here. So this is the thumbnail here. Wendy Williams is free with her health and passed her exam. Like I said, we've been following this story ever since Wendy's been in her guardianship. And if you need to catch up on what's been happening with Wendy, we have the Wendy Williams, Where's Wendy Williams Part 1 and Part 2, Part 3 and Part 4 up. We also have the documentary up as well. The TMZ documentary review, we have that up. Of course, this is up now as well. I'm trying to think. I don't think I reviewed the movie. I don't think I did. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think I have the movie, but we have definitely followed Wendy with every step that the story has developed. We have definitely been following Wendy Williams for sure. So yeah, did not review the movie and the documentary. on Lifetime, but we have definitely been following the story as it has been developing here. So, yes, indeed, there. So, that's good. Here. There we go. Just putting out some shorts, y'all. There we go. Those shorts are now out. Yes, indeed. So, but yep, like I said, I'm gonna stay on with y'all for the full hour, and then I'm gonna go ahead head off. So this was a bonus live, so you guys will just get the fireworks, and then yeah, that'll be it. So, like I said, 1 hour ago, Wendy Williams. This happened at 11. What time did this happen? I think it happened at 11:10 this morning. Around 11:15 a.m. this morning, that's when it happened. We're just learning about it now. As you can see here, 1 hour ago from Entertainment Tonight. So just wanted to bring that story to y'all. Wendy Williams did pass her exam with flying colors, 10 out of 10. That exam will be going to the judge, and the judge will then decide with that, along with the new attorney, if she can break out her guardianship. And if she does, then she'll be completely free. If not, it will go to a jury trial, and that jury will decide if Wendy can, live free. So yes, indeed, some good news on YouTube. News that people actually want to talk about, news that people are actually excited for. People are excited for Wendy. Just keeping it a buck. So yeah, very, very excited for Wendy Williams there, and hopefully she will move to Florida and spend at least a little bit of time with her dad. Her mom passed away, and she announced that on her show in a way that I don't think anybody would expect. She was talking about the dress that she had on, and that her mom picked it, and then she said she died on live national television. So that's the way that she told America and the world that her mom passed away. So I hope that she is able to move down to Florida, spend time with her dad while he is still here. He's 94 years old, but still kicking. And spend time with Alex and Kevin Jr. and her family. She does not need to be on TV. She does not need to be on radio. I know everybody would like for her to give her take away anything and everything, but at this point, we need to be for the humanity of the person. Amen. 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 Or yes, yes, yes. Amen. So yep, last minute, and then I will head on out of here. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this bonus tour. And like I said, one love, much love, all of thank you to each and every one of you who are still here because you want to be here, because you see the totality of what we do here on this channel. And like I said, everybody should be talking about this because even though I'm not a guardianship, you're not a guardianship, we could be, right? And so at least because Wendy is going through what she is going through, is actually bringing a voice to the voices that have been in this broken system for years upon years upon years upon years. So yes, indeed there. So with that being said, I'm gonna turn on my camera now because we've done the whole show for over an hour. Yes, we have. One love, much love, all love. I feel the love, truly, truly, truly I do. And I send it right back to you all. Bye, everybody.
Hey, good morning, America. Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Good morning, America.
Money. Are you ready? They are ready. Covering the biggest events in the country right now.
There's a lot going on here this morning.
It's always a good time.
That's what the show's about.
That's good.
Really good.
Very good. Coming in hot. Jimmy coming in hot.
It's far from elementary.
Oh.
Good morning, America. I'm not going to try to strut like Michael or anything.
I have known George a long, long time.
Have you ever gotten him to dance?
Look at that face.
You don't just see it, you feel it.
I'm in.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'll be there.
I am here and so happy.
I'm in.
I'm in too.
I'm in.
That tells you something when Snoop Dogg's in. Michael, George, Lara, Ginger.
I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner. I thought I should tell you they've been talking about you. Yeah, they've been talking about you. They've been talking about the fact that they've done everything they could to stop you
and everything they could to block you, but you still win. They've been talking about the fact that they have undermined your success and they have tried to sabotage your seasons, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that even though they don't like each other, they get together to try to kill you, but you keep winning. They've been talking about the fact that you were voted least likely to succeed, but like cream, you keep rising to the top. They've been talking about how they tried to burn your world down, but like the phoenix, you rose from the ashes. They've been talking about you. And you know what they say? Oh, she's just lucky. He's just lucky. But no, you ain't lucky. You're anointed. You got something on you. You got favor on you. You got power on you. You were born to win. Now they can call it luck, but it's grace. They can call it luck, but it's favor. But whatever they call it, it doesn't matter, because you know what God calls you? Do you know what God calls you? A winner.
Prepare for a journey beyond imagination, beyond belief, beyond anything you've experienced before. Universal Epic Universe, a new theme park where you'll step through extraordinary portals to 5 immersive worlds. Prepare for a cosmic voyage of discovery, an isle of fire-breathing excitement, a shadowy world of monsters and mystery, new wonders in the wizarding world, and a new way to play. Plus the splendor of a magnificent resort hotel overlooking the park. It's all new excitement at Universal Orlando Resort. A week's worth of vacation thrills with 4 amazing theme parks, a variety of spectacular themed hotels, and incredible dining and entertainment. It's all at Universal Orlando Resort, where you'll find new adventures every day. Explore the astonishing worlds of Universal Epic Universe at Universal Orlando Resort.